Good morning. I'd like to read from Zephaniah 3 verse 17. It says this: "The Lord your God is in your midst, a mighty one who will save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quieten you by his love. He will exult over you with loud singing." Some of the translations start off by saying, "The Lord your God is with you, the mighty warrior who saves. He will take great delight in you." And I love this verse. For me, it's like a Christmas hamper. Last year, my in-laws gave me a hamper, Christmas hamper, and it's just packed full of kind of luxuries, kind of things that you would not normally have or might not normally buy. So, for example, yes, you do maybe buy cheese, but here's kind of the luxury, the kind of cheese types that you might not normally buy. It's not just cheddar, and you get the best quality shortbread, and you get lovely chocolate and preserve and all these other things just packed into a hamper. And as you take one bit out, you discover another bit, and it brings such delight. And it's a bit like this verse. So let's kind of open this verse. Let's open this hamper this morning and find some of the delights that are there for us as we begin today, as we begin this week. One of the bits that hit me the first was where it says, "He will quieten you by his love." This idea that when we're in God's midst, he quietens us. An image that kind of comes into my head is of a baby. If you ever had any children, particularly when they're young, sometimes they're restless, sometimes they're tearful, and all they need is just to be picked up. And often this happens, you have your baby or your child, and you move into another room, and they just want to know that their mum or their dad's there, and they cry out. And it's the same with us. Maybe you feel like that in this season. You kind of feel that restlessness, that sense of where you feel like you're being abandoned by yourself. And the Father God is just saying, "I'm there." He's going to lift you up. He's going to quieten you. Some translations say that he will calm all your fears. Let's just take some time just to be quietened by him, to feel his arms around you. Then it says he exalts. He rejoices over you with singing. We talked a lot about rejoicing in the last 2 or 3 weeks in these reflections, and it generally is to do with us rejoicing, the importance of us rejoicing, of us giving thanks, of us not complaining. But here it's God rejoicing over us. I mentioned this last week, but the word here for rejoice means to dance, skip, leap, and spin around in joy. And again, this time it's not us leaping, jumping, skipping in delight over God. It says it's God doing that over us. That when he sees us, when he spends time with us, he dances, he skips, he leaps and spins around in joy. That kind of sounds slightly sacrilegious. It's hard to kind of imagine, but this is what God's doing. And he rejoices over us with gladness. He's glad with us. There's nothing here to kind of seem to show that Zephaniah or the people he's talking to or about have done anything to earn that or deserve that. Often we kind of perceive this God who maybe is annoyed or irritated or kind of puts up with us. Not this one of a God who rejoices over us with gladness. He celebrates over us with loud shouts. He's not bothered who hears. It's like he's very happy to yell out and let everybody hear, "This is my child. I think he's amazing. He's fantastic." How does that make you feel? I think sometimes we need to rejoice over ourselves as much as God rejoices over us. I wonder what he's singing over us. I had certain songs that I love to sing over my children. I wonder what's the songs that he is singing over us this morning. Let's just be still and let him sing and let us hear those songs. And I believe as we hear those songs and we align our hearts to those songs, as we align our hearts with the one who rejoices and delights over us, it will bring us a freedom, it will bring us a joy, it will bring us a strength for today and for this coming week. And so I bless you to hear the song the Father is singing over you. I bless you to see the Father who is rejoicing and dancing and twirling in joy over you.